Hello, everybody. Can you see me? This is how live streams always start. Is this uncomfortable, like, first? Oh, wait, I have got the mute on, don't I? Or can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Live streams always start like this. It doesn't matter, I feel like, no matter who does it, no matter how experienced you get with it, this is always how it happens. So I'm waiting to hear from you in the comments if you can see me and if you can hear me. Anyone? Fashionably late, says Jason. So please, can you see me? Yes, you can. And you can hear me. Yay! Okay, good. I downloaded a new software today for live streaming, something I've never used before. Up until now, I was just using the like the built-in YouTube stuff, which gives you like so few options. And so I decided to like upgrade, and I use some of the money that I get from my Patreon friends. Thank you so much, you guys. Happy birthday to me. To download a program called Ecamm Live. And it's really cool. I've got all these fun things to do. Like I can make like sound effects. Listen to this. Or it's so silly, but I love it. And I think it makes it a lot more fun. And I can use my DSLR, my fancy Canon camera, as the webcam. So thanks everybody for being here. There's a couple things I want to say in advance, because this is the first time that I've used this software and used my camera for this setup and all that. I'm sure something's going to go wrong, and probably one of the things that's going to go wrong is the battery in this camera is going to run out because I don't have any way to plug it in. So it doesn't matter though when that happens, because I've got a second camera angle. Ooh, and I've even got a third very bad camera angle. But just in case, you know, all bases are covered. Another thing that might happen is I think that this software saves the video directly to the hard drive. And this is my older laptop, and I'm pretty sure that the hard drive will be full eventually. So without further ado, there's a couple things that I want to do in this video. First of all, is have a drink with you. Jenny H was asking where it is. Here it is. It's a Jumbo Cosmopolitan XXL. This drink will have has a special meaning, and you'll see why soon. So let's have a drink together. Is everybody else having happy hour, late happy hour, early happy hour? It's 9 o'clock in the evening here, so I don't feel bad about having a drink at the moment. And another thing is I have something exciting, at least it's exciting for me, a change, something never talked about before, something I guess I've never done before, that I want to share with you tonight. It's something that I've been waiting so long to tell you, and believe me, if you think you know what it is, I promise you don't know what it is. None of you know what it is, and I'm gonna make an exciting announcement in 15 minutes. Look at this. Isn't this fancy? Aren't we having fun here? And I see you guys, all your comments going by here, and I'm so happy that you're all here. I don't think I've ever had this many people during the week online at a time, but I think that that has to do with the current situation and the fact that a lot of us are at home and not going out, which is a good thing and a bad thing altogether. So this exciting announcement is going to be happening in 14 minutes and 22 seconds. And until then, let's talk about what you guys want to talk about. Let me look at your questions, and I think did I make one of these? Yes, here. So at the moment, we're going to be answering your questions. I like this. This is so much fun. So I see a lot of you guys are saying happy birthday. Rob V, Eka Mouse, Scott Crombie, Bridget, Amy, Amy, hot tea. Oh, Amy's having hot tea with honey. I thought, Amy, you were saying that the exciting announcement is like, I've got hot tea for you guys. No, it's not any necessary gossip. It's something, like I said, that I'm really excited about, and I can't wait to share it with you guys in just 13 minutes and 30 seconds. Uh, Crazy Cav writes, happy evacuation from the womb day. Oh, thank you very much. You know, in fact, on my recent trip to Disney, well, actually, it was a year and a half ago now, when I went with my family, my mom gave me my baby book. And it says in here, I'm going to show you this part of the book. Look, there's little Morgan. I don't know if you can see it. And here's a little bit older Morgan being silly. And I was born at 8:47 a.m. And I was 19 and a half inches, I guess that is. I guess I was a pretty small baby. And the doctor, well, I'm not going to tell you that. But yeah, so now you know. What else do we have for questions here? Dawn Divine says, ha ha ha, new technology is so much fun to goof around with, especially when dropping hot tea. Yes, I'm not dropping hot tea. It's not gossip. Pamela wants to know how old I am today. Well, I was born in 1974, so you do the math. Yes, I'm not sure how I feel about my age. I know it's just a number, and I know that compared to a lot of other people my age, that I got a lot of good things going for me, but still, it creeps up on you. I'll drink to that. Silverine77 wants to know what I got for my birthday. Well, I got some cards. I got a lot of pictures and greetings from all of you out there in internet land, which makes me and made me and will continue to make me so happy that you guys think of me on this day. And I got a big goodie package from my mom with fruit and nuts and stuff in it. And I got oh, geez. Marcus brought home a whole bunch of stuff today, like stuff for our home bar, which we've been visiting a lot the past few weeks, as I'm sure a lot of you have too. And I got some shirts, and that's about it. Stuff that I'm very thankful for and very happy. But the thing one thing that I'm extremely thankful for is, like I said, having all of you here, that over 100 of you took the time out of your day to show up here and hang out with me right now, not to mention all the people who are going to watch this in the future. And like I said, I'm so excited about this coming up soon. Hopefully everything keeps running until then for the next 10 minutes. Chelsea asked, did anybody send me ranch dressing bottles? No. And in fact, usually somebody from my family sends me ranch dressing powder, which I've been using more and more in my cooking. I've been doing so much cooking. I don't know if you guys, how many of you follow me on Instagram and have been looking at my stories? In my Instagram stories, I've been posting a lot of recipes and showing you guys stuff that I've been cooking. And I've been trying to do things, I guess they call it really clean, where you just use normal, natural, non-processed ingredients. I've been having a lot of fun doing it, and some things work out and some things don't work out. And now I realize that was a big tangent. This is so silly. Yeah, so that's what I got for my birthday. Oh, I just got a super chat from Cassie B. How can wait, hold on. I think that I can, there it is. Cassie, thank you so much. And if anybody else has sent me a super chat so far right now, I'm sorry if I missed it, but through this software, I don't get the special, the special sound that lets me know that it came. So thank you so much, Cassie. Happy birthday to me. Deb Wright, what did Grandma get you? Oh, you mean Granny? Granny made me a really funny video on my YouTube channel. Have you guys seen that video yet? It's something that I kind of did spontaneously yesterday. Before yesterday, I wasn't really sure that I would do something like that. And then I just sat down and I did it. And I have to say, I know this might sound like stuck up, but I think it's really funny. I had a really good time creating Granny and yeah, making that video. And I hope that you guys like it too. Heather, the if you are interested in this software, it's the name of it is here. I can't figure out how to get that thing to go away, but it's called Ecamm Live, and it's great and it's super easy to use. Oh, another super chat from H.A. Bracken. Thank you so much. Oh, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Go Morgan. Wait, did I make? I thought I made. No, I thought I made it's a my birthday thing, but I guess I missed it. Sylvie Fundenhout says, I also missed the desserts. Yeah, Granny really misses those desserts. That's one of my funniest things that I thought. Crazy Kev wants to know if Dino Ciceroli got me anything. No, I haven't been in touch with Dino for a while. Um, uh, Angel's here to observe the end writes, I can't drink. I'm at work. It would make me way too giddy, way too happy. Yes, please don't drink if you're at work. But how do you guys, if you guys have been working from home, I guess, you know what, don't write. Send me a private message and let me know if you've been working from home and have like online meetings and stuff you have to do online, but that during those things, you've done things that you would never do at work. Uh, I'm sure you guys have, but don't write it in the comments because you know you don't want to give yourself away. Another super chat from Mountaineer 828. Wait, I happiest birthday to you. Wishing you the best from Amanda and Michael. You guys, thank you so much. I have to tell you something. Oh, another super chat from Heather. Oh, from Heather Travels. You guys go check out Heather's channel. She works so hard and she's been doing some really interesting uh, videos about like what's going on at the moment from like an educator standpoint. Some of the things that like I honestly wasn't thinking about and didn't think about, and I've been really enjoying watching those things. Another one here. Oh, it's going by so fast. From the bird. Oh, let me give you one of these two. Happy birthday, Morgan. Love your censored cruise video. That's another one I had fun doing. I'm just trying to like switch things up. And speaking of switching things up, make sure you stick around here for the exciting announcement. Another super chat coming up here. Oh, you guys, thank you so much. Here it is from Silverine77. Happy birthday, hun. We miss you. Yeah, this is what I wanted to tell you guys. This has been it's been an interesting time for me and for everybody. And if you follow me on Patreon, I shared some things from my personal life that have been going on that I don't necessarily want to talk about with everybody, just because of whatever. Anyways, and there are some times where I feel like really comfortable with the situation at the moment. And then there are other times where I have a problem with it. And I have to be honest with you guys, I think probably because it's my birthday maybe, but I wasn't having a very good day today. I was not feeling, no, I was just kind of in a bad mood this morning. I felt kind of depressed. I wasn't really motivated, and I don't know, things kind of go up and down at the moment, and today was kind of a down day. But now being here and doing this and just hanging out with you guys, and knowing that so many of you that I make so many of you happy or entertain you, that makes me feel really good. And another super chat here from Ford Family Follies for some cones. Yeah, I haven't had any ice cream in a while, actually, although we do have some Ben & Jerry's in the freezer. But you guys, oh my gosh, I have been snacking so much. I don't know about you guys, but especially because I try to stay at home as much as possible. I really have been going out like only to go on runs or walks or go buy food. And I have done nothing else. I haven't been to the train station. I haven't done anything like that. If I have to go someplace, I walk there or ride my bike. Haven't been in the bus, haven't been in the U-Bahn, none of that. But yeah, other people are writing that they feel depressed on their birthday too. And then Heather says that she feels better the day after. So we'll see what that's like. I'll tell you how I feel tomorrow now. Let's, just for fun, let's change the camera angle. These are two things from shows that I've worked on. This was from a production of Beauty and Beast that I choreographed. And this is from the big winter spectacle, like Cirque du Soleil style show that I did this winter or last winter. All right, I prefer this camera angle. This is like sort of the same setup that I do for Sunday Sofa Time as well. Oh, hey, Roxas Midoriya, Zachary here, the guy who checked you. Oh, hi, Zach. Thank you very much. And yeah, I hope I get to see you again soon. Oh, you guys, this is going so quickly now. Happy birthday from New Jersey. Hi, Travels with Cheryl and Ed. Yeah, here we are. Everybody's at home, just like Granny said, and we miss that. Do this for a while. There are other sound effects here too, like this. Or I did that one already. What else is there? All right, let me answer another question here. Jenny H asks, how can you tell how many people are in the chat? There's a little eyeball here at the top of my screen and it says there. Oh, and it also tells me that one person has given this chat a thumbs down. So, you just can't make everybody happy, can you? The Bird, another super chat here. Hashtag Clone Gang. Gina Morales writes, a very happy birthday. Thank you always for making me smile. Yesterday was hilarious. You're so talented. Oh, thank you. All right. I am going to take away the answering questions thing at the moment. How do I do it again? Answering questions is going away because we have one more minute until the exciting announcement, and I need to take a little drink. As I told you, this is a Jumbo Cosmopolitan, which is a vodka cranberry style drink. And yeah, it is 9:20 in the evening on my birthday here, April 16th, 2020, in the middle of the, you know what it is, the Corona apocalypse. Have you guys heard any other funny words or funny phrases for this time that we're going through right now? Let me know in the comments. Oh, another super chat. Oh my gosh, you guys, this has become like the best birthday ever. From Amy. Hi, Amy. It is your birthday. TV show Office reference. Oh, I'm sorry. I never watched The Office. I know I probably should, but... Oh, wrong one. Where is it? All right. So it is time for the exciting announcement. And this is, like I said, something that I've been really excited to tell you guys about. And yeah, it is something that I've been thinking about for quite a while, and now seems like the best time ever to do it. And like I said, this, if you follow me on Patreon, then you know more to the big picture than other people do right now. And the fact that the situation like it is, of course, has an influence on this as well. But I have decided to start a second YouTube channel. So that doesn't mean that I'm stopping here on the very unofficial travel guides. This will continue as long as I have, video footage to put online, and then hopefully by the time that runs out, things will have gone a little bit back to normal, so I can continue to do what it is I do here, and that is make videos that help people, well, that entertain people and help them plan for their traveling stuff. No, I'm not announcing a group cruise at the moment. Not yet. Not a good time to plan something like that. Yeah, so I've started a second channel, and I have to tell you guys something. At the moment, nobody knows about it. There's only one person subscribed to that, and it's a friend of mine. So I wanted to play a little game to see who of you can find it first. It's already online, and there are already 4 videos on the channel, and I'm going to show you guys. This is what it looks like. Can you see it? It's called Guten Morgan, but because the channel is so new, it doesn't have. I can't get like the vanity. Can I put myself here in the corner? Oh well. It doesn't have like the vanity URL like the very unofficial travel guides does. So you guys are going to really have to try to do some searching for it. Look for Guten Morgan, look for cocktails, look for things like that. And at the moment, there are 2 different kinds of videos on it. It is, one of them is called Mix It Up, where it's like a cooking, but it's about drinks. And then there's another one that's like Sunday sofa time, but it's not in front of the red sofa, it's in front of the blue sofa. And there's also one other video on there. So I wanted to show you guys 2 little clips from that new channel. So this is a clip from the Mixing It Up, from the cocktail like cooking show that I've been working on. These videos I've been working on them for a couple weeks now, and I'm just so excited to finally get to show them to you guys. You guys can't imagine how hard it's been for me to not talk about this. So here is a little clip from Mixing It Up, my cocktail show. You just put it in there and squeeze. So juicy. All right, I don't think I'm getting any more out of there. Look at that. Looks like a little lime hat. I know I won't be putting it on. Good. Another thing that I like to add to my spicy chipotle margarita is a dash of salt. So just put that in there. I think it's very traditional as far as margarita recipes go to put salt on the rim of the glass, and I'm going to show you how to do that, even though I don't like to do that. And when I order a margarita out on the town, I always ask them for no salt. Good. Now it's time for my favorite part of making a cocktail. It's time to shake it up. What do you guys think? Okay, how do I get that to go away? Okay, bear with me, you guys. Like I said, I'm new at this. Oh, here. There we go. What do you guys think? The videos that I'm going to be doing over on that channel are going to be different than the very unofficial travel guides. It's going to be a little bit more entertaining, probably a little bit more adult. And it's going to be cocktails, cooking, comedy, and yeah, story times, but then not travel related, more like stories from my life and stuff like that. And like I said, there is already a story time online from my Drink and Discuss series, which is like Sunday sofa time, but in front of the blue sofa, which is right over here. And I got a little clip of that as well, too. So do you guys want to see that? Let's take a look at it. This is a true story, by the way, and it's even wilder than you can think from this clip. Here we go. He didn't have a job. He was going nowhere. He wasn't temping. He told me he was working on writing a script, and he had like Bon Jovi's people involved. It was some movie, and it was going to star Bon Jovi and what's her name? Vanessa Williams. That's how you know like how long ago this was. Vanessa Williams. So I got to the point that I was like, what is it that he possibly needs out of this closet every morning? And I remember what I talked to my parents. I think I talked to my dad about it. And I was like, this is really weird. And he's like, okay, well, why don't you just tell him before you go to bed? Ask him, listen, do you need anything out of the closet for tomorrow morning? Because you can just take it out now and then you don't need to come in the morning. And so I did that, and he's like, oh no, I think I'm fine. But the next morning, there he was. And finally, I confronted him on it. And I was like, dude, why are you coming into this room every morning to get something out of the closet? And what is it that you need to get? And he was totally standoffish. And he was like, well, I asked you when you moved in here if it was okay if I kept the stuff in the closet. And you said yes. So this is what you have to deal with. Wait, it's saying that the microphone is muted. No, you can hear me, right? Yeah, I see it going now again. So, oh, I'm so happy to finally be able to tell you guys about that. I decided that I wanted to wait and do it like as part of this celebration, as like yeah, you know, with any of these things, being a performer and somebody who spent a lot of his time working on stage and in the entertainment industry, part of my payment for doing this, part of the bonus, the goodies that I get through making these videos on YouTube is just the interaction with you all and the feedback that I get from you. And now that I've got more time, I'm just really excited that I can use a little bit more of my creativity, not only in the videos that I do on the very unofficial travel guides, but also on the new channel over on Guten Morgan, because I just have all these ideas and things that I wanted to try out that I thought, okay, well, that's a fun idea. I'd like to explore it, but it doesn't fit to the very unofficial travel guides. And then there was nowhere else to really do it. And so now I have someplace else to do it. And yeah, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be different than here. It's going to be a little bit more wacky and a little bit more grown up. So I hope you're into that as well. And like I said, I'm really excited. And I've seen so many of you now saying that you found it. And I checked while I was playing that clip, and I've got so many so many notifications here now. So yeah, thank you guys so much. You know, just showing up here, just watching the videos, pressing on the like button, and also on Guten Morgan. Guten Morgan, it's a brand new channel, and there's so many things over there that I can't do that I do on the very unofficial travel guides, because it's, you know, like a more mature channel. And so it's interesting for me to go through that process as well. And I know quite a few of you started YouTube channels within the last few years. And so now I'm learning what it is that you guys went through when you started your channels too, because I started my channel so long ago. So like things have changed so much since then. All right, let's go back to answering a few more of your questions. And we'll see how much longer the battery and my hard drive will take. So I'm going through, I'm looking through the comments here, and let's see what I can answer. Oh, and just so you guys know, just remember that I'm really bad at picking favorites. So if you have a question that you want me to answer right now here live on air, just remember that my favorite blank is whichever one I get to do next. So I'm really bad at like picking what my favorite amusement park is, or what my favorite cruise ship is, or my favorite cruise line, or my favorite cruise destination. So let's, if you guys want to chat, then ask me questions that don't have to do with what my favorite is, okay? Sarah Haynes says, I've never caught your live before, but I've been watching you for years. I've never cruised with anyone but Didsneg? Didsneg Cruise Line, Sarah? I think maybe your fingers are drunk. Have your fingers been day drinking? Robin Wood writes, can't wait to see what you come up with. You are so creative and funny. Thank you, Robin. That's really nice to read. Uh, Deb Wright asks, I have a question for you. Why does the people watching never match the thumbs up? Oh, yeah, I don't know either. And another interesting thing is I have like almost 43,000 subscribers, and I don't know who all those people are either. I know that there's like a pool of like between 2,000 and 4,000 people who have started watching my videos every week, almost no matter what I post. And who these other 40,000 people are and where they are, I don't know. But I'm happy for everyone. And like I said, it always helps just to watch the videos and click on that thumbs up button. Amy asks, how do you think cruising experiences being on ships will be like after 19? What will change or what will stay the same? Well, that's a really complex question, and so many of the other YouTubers have been making videos like that, and I think probably, let me tell you one thing that I'm really worried about when we all get back to cruising, and it's going to happen sometime, it will happen, hopefully sooner than later, is I'm worried that the buffets will become more like main dining rooms where you have to like have an interaction with some staff person every time you want to go back up and just get a couple more French fries or get something else to drink. And that's something that that will take a while for me to get used to. But whatever cruising is, when we get back to being able to do it, I will be happy to do it. And one idea I wanted to ask you guys this. What do you guys think about what if before the cruise ships can actually go out to destinations? What if they're just parked in ports and you can like stay on the ship in port for 2 days or 3 days? Would you guys do that? I would totally do that, just to see the new ships and to have the cruising feeling, even if we don't get to leave port. Heather, that clicking noise you're hearing, that's from all the comments, and I don't know how to turn it off. So anytime a comment comes, it clicks, and I'm sorry, I don't know how to turn it off, and I'm worried that if I try to now, I'm gonna mess something up. So I'll get that figured out for next time. Superstarian knows how writes, I can't wait to see your most recent Disney series. I was there in February. I love Galaxy's Edge and Rise of the Resistance. Rise of the Resistance is so incredible. I don't know what else to say about it. And it's one of those things that I had heard so many good things about it that I thought there's no way this is going to live up to my expectations. And then it totally did. It was so amazing. And I can't believe I only got to ride it once. Oh, here's another thing I wanted to ask you guys. Let's like be like play devil's advocate and pretend that like the cruising industry like never recovers from this, and it's not going to be like that. But let's pretend that it never recovers from this. What would be the last cruise ship that you were ever on? Mine would be the Disney Dream. That would have been my very last cruise like ever. So if like life continues, like in my granny video from 2026, the last cruise that I would have been on is the Disney Dream. Vanessa Hinioza writes, hi Morgan, you had asked me a few days ago if I've ever been to Hershey. Any reason for asking or just making conversations? Are you wanting to make your way over there one day? Well, Vanessa, you had wrote that you were staying at the Hershey hotel, and I know that Hershey Park, the amusement park, is right next door. And I have been there a long time ago, like 24 years ago maybe. And I would love to go back there someday because first of all, because it's just a really special place, but they've built so many new roller coasters since I was there, and I would love to see it again. So that's why I asked. Jamie Terstega writes, Holland America has a service buffet, and it's no problem. Just go up and ask for as much or as little as you like. I know it sounds really carefree, but still, it's still different. It's still a little bit more maintenance than just like walking around. And I always feel like if I imagine that there's like, people standing behind the buffet waiting to serve me, if I stop just to look at something and they start talking to me, I'm automatically going to feel like I need to take whatever it is they're serving. You know what I mean? Like I talked about in my Disney Dream Spa video, I get this really guilty feeling, and I think it's because of being Catholic. I don't know. So you guys are writing what your last ship would have been. Brandy Tag or Tagu and Robin Wood would both have been on the Anthem of the Seas. Jenny H would have been on the Symphony of the Seas. H.A. Bracken would have been on the Disney Magic. Silverine would have been on the MSC Merg, so probably Meraviglia. Sylvie Allure of the Seas, Disney Fantasy. It's so interesting to see what the different how different the cruise ships that we were all on, are. There's such a mix of different cruise lines here, and I think that's interesting. And that's one of the reasons that I'm really excited to get back to normal, because now that I have, or that I will have more time, even when this whole sofa apocalypse is over, I really want to try more cruise lines like Celebrity, like Holland America, like maybe Princess, Costa, I don't know, just to experience it, and then to help you guys, have a brighter spectrum or a wider spectrum of information. I'll drink to that. And there's something that we haven't done in a while, and that is a different camera angle. And we also haven't done a sound effect. All right. Do you guys have any more questions? Any other things that you really want to talk about? I'm scrolling through the comments here. I know you guys can hear it beeping or like going. Stephanie Christie writes, she was supposed to start her back-to-back on Mariner tomorrow. That is so disappointing. There are so many things that, that we are all looking forward to doing that now. Somebody was writing to me. I don't know if it's one of you. I'm sorry, I can't remember exactly who it was at the moment, that that they had scheduled a cruise and then they had to cancel it, and then they like what do you say, they moved it, for like 5 weeks later, thinking, okay, well, we'll be safe there, and then that one got canceled too. So it's like double whammy on disappointment. Yeah, sorry about that. LJ Roth asks, have you ever been to the Wisconsin Dells area? Some major water parks and tons of other fun things. Some very cheesy, but fun. LOL, cheesy Wisconsin. LJ Roth, of course I've been to Wisconsin Dells. I grew up in Minnesota and I went to school at Stevens Point in Wisconsin. And I have spent many days at Wisconsin Dells. And I really like that place. And I think, Wisconsin Dells it's also something really special. Put that up there, with Cedar Point and Silver Dollar City and Dollywood. It's one of these non-Disney attractions that's like so big and vast and has such a variety of things that it's like, it like puts Wisconsin on the map as far as attractions go. Heather Travels wants to know, which of these do you want to try? Celebrity, Princess, Holland America, or Viking? You know what? I would put those in exactly the order that you wrote them, with Celebrity being at the top and Viking being at the bottom. Although Viking is one of the cruise ships, one of the cruise lines, I think so, right? That does not allow children on their cruises. So that would be an interesting comparison. Silverine77 wants to, or says, I still think you should try out the new Virgin Cruises Scarlet Lady ship. I would like to, but it's another thing where they offer very short cruises and the price is very high. And I almost would rather cruise on 2 other ships for the price of cruising on the Scarlet Lady. One time, Marcus and I had dinner right before I started this. Marcus made me a great veggie burger with French fries and onion rings. Let's see here. Looking for questions. Sorry. Joe Huzowski writes, I'm looking forward to recovery discounts, hopefully real deep ones. I just retired and want to take advantage of it. I know. Geez, for people who just retired, that's like, when you've like been working all your life and you're like, finally, when we retire, we'll have so much time to do all these things. And then this happens. What a bummer. But yeah, be patient. It'll happen. And yeah, it'll be nice if there are some big discounts. I'm not sure that's going to happen. H.A. Bracken asked if I had a special dinner tonight. Yeah, I just told you I had veggie burger with fries and onion rings. I almost said pommes. That's the German word for fries. 3 plus a bunny wants to know where Marcus is today. He's back in the office. He's never a part of these things. It wouldn't be fun if he was here anyways, so I don't mean that in a mean way, but it's just because he's not used to speaking English. He doesn't like to be in front of the camera. It wouldn't be fun. Hairdresser, oh gosh, hairdresser, will you come visit me? Oh my gosh, it's just getting so long. Although this, I don't know, this kind of looks good. This style, like coming down at the front. What do you guys think? Should I leave it? I don't want to. Wants to know, where did I grow up? I grew up in Minnesota, in the Twin Cities. Cassie B wants to know what my favorite show is to perform in. And let me tell you, Cassie, my favorite is whichever one I get to do next, which maybe, doesn't count when it comes to shows. I had a lot of really interesting and really rewarding experiences in my career. And maybe one of the most special ones was just being in the original cast of Mamma Mia and getting to be on all the television shows and getting to be on the soundtrack recording and then getting the platinum album award and stuff like that. That was really special. But there's been really amazing things about a lot of the shows I got to do, and I really have a hard time picking favorites anything. I'm sorry. Another super chat. Writes, Marcus was so nice when I met him in person. Though, well, yeah, he is really nice, but his personality is totally different than mine. I don't want to say he's an introvert, but he's just not somebody who does what I do. So thanks for that super chat, and thanks for those kind words from Marcus. I'll be sure to tell him when I see him in just a little bit. Dorothy Beaton wants to know, so when you walk into a buffet on board, what is the first thing that you go for other than the hand sanitizer? Washy, washy, happy, happy. The first thing we usually do is we get a table. So we grab silverware and a drink, and then we go find a table and we put it on the table. And then what I always do is I walk along the entire buffet to first see what are the options. And only after I've done that do I start putting things on my plate. That is my system. Brandy wants to know, do you have any more cruises booked? No. At the moment, I have canceled all my plans. I have no cruises booked at all. I am still waiting just a little bit longer because I'm just as like gung-ho as everybody else to get back to traveling, but I would just much rather wait a little bit in order to not have to cancel something and go through the whole process of getting it refunded or recredited or whatever. I'm just going to wait a little bit longer. Dawn Divine, your hair is a little Hail Caesar at the moment. Perhaps it's time to host the digital toga party. Maybe. Wait, Heather, you're saying, what have you never heard of? Oh, about me in Mamma Mia? Yeah, it was in the original German company. So it started in London, then it went to New York, and then it came to Hamburg, and I was in the original company. And that is, I tell some of that story on the Guten Morgan channel. So go watch that when you're done here. All right, you guys, I'm going to get close to wrapping this up now because I think that I can't imagine that the battery in the camera is going to hold out much longer, and I want to be able to say goodbye instead of having it just like cut off. So let's just get through a couple quick questions here again, and then we'll say goodnight, and I'll go enjoy the end of my birthday night after I take one more drink. Kaomi Frager wants to know, what part of Germany should someone visit first? Well, that depends. Do you want to see like museums and theater and culture and like nightclubs? Then you should go to Berlin or Hamburg? Do you want to see nature and hiking and mountains? Then you should go to like someplace in Bavaria. It all depends on what you're looking for. And if you just want to see a bunch of big skyscrapers and a boring city, then go to Frankfurt. No hate. Vincent wants to know, which is your favorite theme park in Europe and which is your favorite theme park in the States? Well, Vincent, let me tell you something. My favorite theme park in Europe is whichever one I get to do next. How's that? 3 plus a bunny asked, would I trust Marcus to give me a haircut? Yes, and to tell you the truth, I cut Marcus's hair 2 days ago, so I'm still waiting a little bit longer. Robin says, this was fun. So glad we got to spend some time with you on your birthday. And you guys, I am so glad too. Like I said, wasn't having the best day today. And I was worried that, that I wouldn't be much fun here tonight. But I'm so glad I came and did this. And you guys, another super chat from Dawn. Thank you so much, Dawn. And thank you, everybody, for doing this and hanging out with me. And yeah, this has been so much fun, and it's really brightened my day. It's made my birthday so special. This is the first birthday in a long time that I haven't been out doing something like on a cruise ship or at Disneyland or Disney World. And yeah, I'm so glad that you guys all came out to do this. Thank you so much. And for everybody who's watching this after the fact, thank you for sitting down and watching all of this too. And you know, geez, we're at 50 minutes. This is going to be one of the longest videos ever. What do you guys, I want to do a secret word for all the people who are watching this after the fact. What do you guys think I should do as a secret word? Fröhliche Geburtstag, vielen Dank, Superstarian knows how. Did you do that on Google Translate, or did you or do you speak German? Yeah, so what do you guys think I should do as a secret word for all the people who are watching this in the future? Huge pile on Morgan, I can feel it. Hugs to you guys too. Hugs? Well, that'll be, yeah, I'll pick that as the secret word. So the secret word for this video, if you're watching this anytime other than tonight, April 16th, 2020, the secret word is hugs. Put the word hugs in your comments so I know, so we all know you watched to the end. And thank you everybody for coming out. I'm gonna wrap it up here. And once again, just like I said, this has made me so happy, and I'm so grateful and so thrilled. And I'm really excited for you all to go over now to Guten Morgan and watch the videos that I've done there and see what's coming in the future. So thank you, everybody. Good night. Have a great night, and let's stay home and stay safe, and I'll see you soon.